Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. Let's see what we have for you today. What's going on for the sign of Gemini? What's going on for the sign of Gemini? What's going on for the sign of Gemini? This is called Sun, Moon, Rising, and just take the bits that resonate and leave the rest. Here we go. In the past, fast-moving energy. There was a situation here that you felt was moving very, very quickly, and it just burnt itself out. It moved too quick. I feel in some cases you tried to slow it down. You were pushed into something. It was like a tsunami to you, spiritually and emotionally, and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed until eventually it kind of forced you into a decision to end it. It was kind of inevitable, really. You knew it, you saw it coming. There's legal issues here. It could be a divorce for some of you, but either way, and there's distance and travel as well. A lot of really fast moving energy. It was something you weren't quite used to. The challenge is, you see, there's a third party involvement. This could be a child, a mother or father influence on your side or their side, but it's in the challenge position because I feel you're making a decision now, one way or the other, whether to cut this loose or pursue it. But you're in a situation now where you kind of spiritually, your back's up the wall and you know that you've got to make a decision. This is, as I say, this has been building up for some time, and it's come to the point where, the truth, clarity, this decision must be made. I'm kind of getting, there's a revelation of some facts here. There was, a build-up of energy, what did encourage a fresh start. And I'm kind of getting that something you were waiting for, the universe granted your wish, but it just didn't materialise in the way you thought. And it built up, and I'm getting over the last 8 weeks, 8 months. As I say, you were kind of waiting for your ships to come in. You were making some wishes, personal wishes, through your thoughts and feelings, and the universe is giving you exactly what you want, just not how you thought. A lot of regrets. You're feeling quite sad at the moment, but I feel there is communication coming in, and there's a parental issue here with some of you, not all of you. There's somebody here as you see as interference, but for one or two of you, there's a very strong tie to your mother or your father. I know this is a queen, but, tarot is non-gender specific. It just represents a parent to me. And, it could be you and your child, but there's a lot of regrets here. And it's like everything's come to a head. But you must make a decision on which direction you want to go, either with this or without it. You perhaps feel that the person that you're dealing with, they rely on their parents too much. There is some codependency here. There's a lot of codependency. See what outside influences. 9 of Cups. Judgment. Yeah, there's somebody here trying to resurrect a relationship. But you're making a judgment call. That's pure and simple. There was happiness in the past, sorry. It was happy. It seemed right. It made you feel good, but then things started to happen, and some of the time you thought this person was being a bit selfish. It's kind of like you helped them a lot, and they kind of come to rely on that. But now it's time to make a judgment call. There is a lot of stress. It's kind of like you're piggy in the middle. You're trying to keep the peace here with somebody. There's a lot of jealousy and resentment around this. Going forward, this decision you make, you're going to upset somebody. I feel it's unavoidable. I just did a reading for Libra, and they're pretty much in the same position. But I feel you're following that kind of general energy where, you must make a decision and you're going to upset somebody. It's a kind of a letting go here. But there is somebody around you you do see as being a bit of a drama queen. Your energy is perhaps relocation, on the move, even just taking a holiday to please yourself for a change. There is a connection here you're not so sure about, though. There's a bit of fear there, a bit of anticipation, a bit of caution. But there is a person here who lives at a distance from you, or is at a distance. Could be after a couple of years of quiet, they've decided to come back in or try to. You've been struggling with this. You're in kind of like this moon energy now. With it, you're very, very cautious. Your intuition is talking to you, but it's a time to let your intuition speak. Instead of trying to be too analytical and too judgmental, although you've got to make a judgment call, to basing your decision purely on thoughts rather than letting your intuition speak here. Don't be afraid of your own judgment. Don't kind of try and suppress your individuality. There could be legal issues here, but at the moment you feel very restricted on, on acting at the moment. And even when after you've made this decision, it's kind of like some of you are actually waiting for the other person to make up their mind. So you're kind of feeling very restrained until they make a move. But either way, whether you're making this decision or the person you're dealing with, there's a third party involved, and I'm getting in some cases it's a parent. But this person has been in and out of your life for a long, long time. For some of you, up to 10 years. And there's been a gap, and then all of a sudden they come back in, and you're trying to settle down with somebody else. And I'm getting here, you've got for some of you, you're settled with a very sensitive person, very emotional, and there's a lot of happiness there. But just when you thought you got life sorted and you were going in a certain direction, there's another person comes back who you're very cautious about, and it's kind of questioning you. It's kind of got you questioning yourself on which way you want to go. It's certainly making you think. Whatever it is, you don't really want to let go of what you've achieved so far and the situation you're in now. Some of you know that whichever way you go with this, you're going to cause some heartache, if not to yourself. I'm afraid it's an unavoidable decision, but it's all going to come to like a fiery climax, emotionally and spiritually. And one way or the other, you are going to have to make a decision. Thanks very much for watching. Bye for now.